Hi there, this is Tony from IBS. In this video, I'm going to talk to you about SharePoint and how you can get into a list and modify it so you can always find it and look at it in the same way. So SharePoint contains what is called their views. So once you access your SharePoint, you can go to your table, right? And this is the display that you have for a specific view by default. If you want to change or add columns into it or change the order or always sort it in a certain way, you will need to go into your all items here. You'll go down and click edit current view. Once you access the edit current view, you're going to see basically the name of the view that you have selected, and you're going to see all the columns in here from your SharePoint list. In my example, I want to add the column ID, which is this one, so I will just go ahead and select it. And in this drop downs, you will just select which position of the columns will that column will be. In my case, I want the IDs to be at the beginning, so I'm going to click 1. And then also you have different options to sort your data by, so that way every time you access that SharePoint list, you don't need to sort it over and over again. So let's say I want to sort it out by my column ID, and I wanted to sort it descending so that it gives me the latest ID at the top. This way I don't need to go every time and sort it out. So once I just added my columns and defined how I want to sort it out, I can just go and click OK, and that will get saved into your view name. Now if you want to change that view name, you can just type in whatever you want here and save it, and what it's going to do is just going to create a new view that your users can quickly select it, and it will just change the display of their table. In my case, I want to leave it as all items, so that's okay there. I'm going to click OK. And what it's gonna supposed to do is to put the ID at the beginning. Now if you have this problem, you gotta check that again. Let's do the edit current view, and for some reason, yeah, I put it on the top. For some reason it didn't display correctly. So when I click OK, let's see, now it did it. So you might expect some delays while it gets saved as, but anyways, if you save it and you return back it doesn't work, just go ahead and refresh it, and next time it should load. And as you can see, I defined my ID as column 1 and I sorted out descending, so I'm going to see always the latest and greatest at the top. And this way you can just modify your current view or set up different views for your users. Let's say you have a bunch of users that one is from finance, one is from legal, one is from sales, and you just want to display different columns based on their function. What you just need to do is just create a new view. Like this case, I just click new view and could say finance, for example. And you can select how you want to show it. If you want to show it as a list or calendar, gallery, or board, you can just do that. And you define here if this visibility is only for you, or you can just make it public so that anyone that uses this SharePoint can use it. In my case, since I want multi-users to use it, I'm gonna leave it as public. When I click create, now I have a different view, and now I can just edit this current view, for example, and maybe remove some of the columns that they don't need, and maybe just add columns that they might need. In this case, I don't have many, right? But in other cases, right, you may have, or you may want to display different fields based on the function of each one of the team members. Once you're done with your settings and sorted options, you just click OK, and that view gets updated. So that way you can just change from your views, right? By default, you have everything in all items, but as you continue to add views, you're gonna have all your views in here, which your users can just click here and the all items or finance, so basically the view settings, and just choose whatever view they like. And this way they just maximize time. So well, I hope this was helpful, and see you in the next one.